Did you know that some of the largest wars began over resources? Countries depend on resources like water, oil, and minerals. Conflicts between countries are often fueled by the fight for limited resources. Today, we dive into this critical topic. When one nation controls a resource, others may feel deprived. This can ignite tension. Let's break it down. First, identify key resources. Water is essential for life. Minerals are vital for technology. When these resources are threatened, conflicts arise. Next, look at how countries react. Oil powers economies. They may negotiate, use diplomacy, or escalate tensions. In some cases, nations might resort to military action. Consider the Middle East, rich in oil. Countries have fought for control, resulting in prolonged conflicts. The impact affects everyone, from civilians to economies worldwide. It's crucial to understand these dynamics. Nations do not just compete, they struggle for survival. Limited resources can turn allies into enemies overnight. In summary, conflicts over resources lead to complex disputes. Awareness can help us navigate these issues and advocate for peace. What can you do? Stay informed, support diplomatic efforts, and promote resource sharing. Knowledge is the first step toward resolution. As we examine the historical context, it becomes evident that the quest for resources often shapes alliances and enmities. For instance, during World War II, the fight for access to oil and minerals became a pivotal factor in military strategy. Countries like Germany sought to expand their territories to secure these critical resources, leading to widespread devastation. Furthermore, even in contemporary times, the struggle for resources continues to have far-reaching implications. Take the crisis in Sudan, where competition over land and water has resulted in significant violence and displacement. These conflicts are not simply regional, they ripple across borders, drawing in neighboring nations and affecting global stability. Each skirmish over resources can escalate, creating a cycle of retaliation that complicates resolution efforts. Acknowledging these patterns empowers us to advocate for methods that prioritize peace and sustainable resource management. By fostering cooperation, we can begin to break the cycle of conflict based on resource scarcity. A closer look at historical precedents reveals that resource disputes often extend beyond mere territorial claims. They highlight the fragility of international relationships. The aftermath of resource wars can leave deep scars, shaping national identities and global perceptions. For example, in the wake of the Iraq War, questions arose about the ethical implications of resource-driven interventions. As nations grapple with the fallout, the need for collaborative approaches to resource management becomes critical. Engaging in dialogue and prioritizing equitable access can cultivate a climate of trust, steering countries toward peace rather than conflict over scarce resources. In conclusion, it is imperative that we recognize the urgency of addressing resource conflicts with a global perspective. By prioritizing dialogue, cooperation, and equitable sharing, nations can foster a stable environment that safeguards both resources and peace. Let this understanding guide our actions toward a more harmonious world.